Come back to me, but I said, no, you ain't coming. You ain't coming around my house anyway, because the Spice Girls are coming around later on, right? So I want to have a word about this dusting. It's like, I'll tell you what I've done, right? I've had to, and in fact, there you go. I don't often do, like, public service announcements, but I'll do it here. There's this aftershave is on the market. It won't affect you because you can't afford it, right? Kind of stuff I buy. But I found that I can't wear it anymore, because what I was doing when I was wearing it was I was just going in, meeting any woman I see, right? Didn't matter. Just taking her home, having sex. It was just 3 or 4 different women a night, and also, and no kind of, you know, not taking any precaution. And so I don't wear that anymore. Look, that's that stuff. Irresponsible. Right. Not worth it, ladies and gentlemen. It's really not worth it. What have we got? Oh yeah, I went to the doctor's and he said, you know what I need more seriously. He said, I'm not joking with you, Millsy. It's about sports, son. Seriously, you should start thinking about sports. So I bought a packet of them, right? And I've gone through 5 or 6 boxes a day, right? And then here's a brief thing, right? I found this. This is fantastic. Do you ever get up in the morning, right, and have a big slap up, like eggs, beans, bacon, all that, right? Have that, and then about an hour later, you're hungry again. So you think, oh, no. And then 2 hours later, well, just, look, I just have that now, all-day breakfast, look. I've got a big lorry and it follows me around with them. Superb. All right, what's my family doing down in the kitchens? What have we got? Oh, look. Oh, no, this is something. This is quite good. This can do this. What you do is you get that, right? Do you remember him? You're probably not old enough, are you? Ice-T. Ice-T. You used to sing all them songs. Did you get that, right? And then, look, just that, look, little packet of sugar. See? There you go, little packet of sugar, Ice-T. Stick him in, look. And look, a sweet wrapper. As it happens, all very well grown, and he was lucky this just particular night to find me in, because normally, obviously, I'd be out and about. This is another one of my dopey family schemes. This is my cousin Malachi, right? He went out to Africa, and he used to go around, you know the poachers, they go and they shoot elephants, right? And what they do is they shoot, poor creatures, they shoot them, and all they want is their ivory, cut their tusks off ivory. And my cousin Malachi used to go around with them, and he'd buy up, like, a job lot, he'd buy the trunks. He bought them all, and he thought, I'll bring them back to England, I'll find a use for them. I don't know what he's going to do with them, maybe they'll do for displays for plants or something like that, or just... I don't know, I think he's on a bit of a loser. He picked them up for a tenner each, but I think they're going to wind up just on a skip somewhere, where most of the things, his ideas are. Worth a try, I suppose. If you come around my house regularly on these nights when I'm playing you stuff and chatting to you, you might have seen, I've introduced you to someone previously, a fellow called Jesco, right, the dancing outlaw. Anyone remember? He was a hillbilly dancer, did all the clog dancing, right? Well, this is absolutely true. The bits that I'll show you from a video that I made of Jessica, video went on sale in the United States, became a cult thing, and Tom Arnold saw it, right? Tom Arnold, who at the time was married to Roseanne, saw it and invited Jesco to be on the show, right? So Jesco phoned me up, and well, obviously had to drive about 15 miles to the nearest place that had a phone where he lived, and said, come and make a film about me going to Hollywood and meeting Roseanne, which I did. And I think the first thing, opening titles, my middle name is Professional. Okay? Well, so opening titles and some of the finest chicken music you'll ever hear as well, ladies and gentlemen. Here you go, look. Now, just one thing about Jesco and his lovely wife, okay? Yeah, they can dance. Okay, they don't cook very well, but, hey, these guys, they can act. Wow. To me, I don't know if you remember Catherine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy, but this is the kind of, oh, fantastic acting.
One day I get this call, and it was Tom Arnold, and he says, I would like to know if you'd like to come out to Hollywood. And I said, great.
And I want you to be careful on this trip, because I'm worried about you. And I want you to come back home to me. Will you come back home to me?
Well, honey, you know I'll come back home to you.
Right, So I'm directing this, so just walk down, Jesco, turn and wave goodbye, naturally. That's it. No, don't dance. That's it. Also, I just want to have a question. What's he got in that suitcase? Air pie and nothing pudding. Anyway, he does that, but if you want to see something, this is him and his mate in an airport, and I said, what I want, right, to get a bit of ambience, a bit of atmosphere, pretend to be asleep, and then one of you wake up, wake Jesco up, and he'll wake up, oh, God, where am I? Do some acting for, oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man.
Well, come on, let's go, man.
Hey, it's like Montgomery Clift never died. Fantastic. Anyway, let's move on, because here he is in makeup, right? Which if you're in television, you have to go in makeup, simple as that. Don't mean you're any less of a man.
This is my first makeup.
It is? All right. Oh, let me see these tattoos.
Okay.
Did you do these?
No, it's some friends done these for me in jail. That's been a long time back.
Oh, uh-huh.
That's when I was in my 20s.
Love and hay, now it says.
Hate over her and love her. Two different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're all weird looking because they're jailhouse tattoos.
Now, did they do that with, the way I heard they did that was with the...
Sewing needles.
Is that right?
Well, they do.
Not only is it a jailhouse tattoo, it's also an anagram. I'm going to tattoo you now, boy. You's all in jail. What the hell's going on there? I'm going to write G-Al on your hand with a sewing needle, because you're my cellmate. Can you imagine Fletch? Come here, gobber. Give me that sewing needle, I'm going to put G-Al on your arm. Okay. Anyway, here they are. He's on the show. He's going to be on the show. You're going to see him now. He's got a little bit part in the situation comedy Roseanne, very, very fine programme. It's a very popular programme on another channel. And he's going to meet Roseanne. It's all lovely. It's all lovely from here on in.
To meet Roseanne Arnold, it was amazing because I didn't expect to meet such a friendly and nicest person that she was. She just came out, and I give her the biggest hug that you could give a woman, and she hugged me the same. And I know then there was a person just like me. And they was friendly, and they treated us just like we were part of the family.
Absolutely lovely. Keep this in, because it's my favourite bit when I take this. This is a little dancing DJ. There you go. That's very humbling experience for me. The star of one of the highest paid situation comedies in the world getting laughs for me on my show. Thank you, DJ. Anyway, going to come to the end of the show, and the great thing is now, what Jesco don't realise is Tom now has just got a slight problem. Roseanne's noticed something and told Tom, as you can see, looking, if you remember the G-Al tattoo, Tom, of course, and Roseanne, members of the Judaic faith, just noticed the swastika on Jesco's hand here. And little bit of bad feeling creeps in with Roseanne.
Okay, we'll get you to get a picture. I was going to talk to you about something. Oh, absolutely. You did a great job. We got to talk to you about those swastika that's on his arm.
You'll get me a picture and let me have it.
I don't. You bet.
I gave it to your manager.
I mean him for photo.
John Goodman?
Can I get a picture of the key?
He knows what the swastikas mean.
Yeah, the key.
You know, we're Jewish, yeah?
Okay.
You know, we're Jewish, yes? Okay, that's fine. All right, what's somebody... He doesn't know what the swastikas mean. I'm telling you.
When you visit a tattoo studio, get your swastikas covered up?
Well, sure.
Well, here you go. Take this. You go visit while you're here.
Yeah.
You got any time?
If they'll let me go. I mean, my manager lets me go.
She will let you go. You go there and get it covered up. I know a good place. It's called Tattoo Mania. It's over on Sunset. I can't take because I got to shoot. I got to shoot after tonight. But I'll make sure they take you. If you have any trouble, you need a car to get over there. I'll take you.
What if I don't get to go? You have the money back.
Oh, you'll get to go.
Really?
Yeah, I promise you. Michelle, come here.
The person put it on was a little bit high when he did it on some lighter fluid. And I was also, but after come down and seen it, I didn't like it either. I was just stuck with it.
Well, when we come over here, what we'll do is we'll do a nice cluster of them. You can use any color you like, the purple, the red, the blue.
Right, he's gone to the tattoo parlour, right, and I've now got him on film. I said, Jessica, why have you got a swastika tattooed on your hand? Did you not think this was going to be offensive? Backwoodsman speaks. Have a listen.
The only thing I know is supposed to be a German sign, and it's some kind of belief of the Germans. So I don't know what, kind of belief religion it is.
All right, no, you shouldn't be filming me now because I'm waiting for my mates. I'm in a biker gang. That's why I got all the levers and everything. Like, we're a chapter, and we're like a biker gang, and we live like on the edge, right on the edge, right? Run down the highway, keep the motor running, but we're born to be wild, right? So I don't think they like to film me, so I leave it. All right, lads. Let's go and raise some hell. Come on, let's go. I'm involved in litigation at the moment, legal proceedings. A fellow called Robert Musil has written a biography about me, and this is the scourge of the celebrities, the unauthorised biography. This is the one that he's written, A Man Without Qualities. I don't think it's a very funny joke, to be honest. Here's my favourite thing that's out at the moment. This is when I used to be Stan Ogden in Coronation Street. And also, you caught me earlier just reading a little bit of poetry. I don't know if you read poetry, you must be familiar with the works of Anne McDiarmid. Anne McDiarmid, a fantastic poetess, one of the leading poetesses of this century. Beautiful poem here. I love men in shorts, men in suits. I love men in tracksuits. I love men naked. I just love men. I can't get enough of them. Men. That's men. And one of our others here, especially poignant one, this is more men. Men, how lovely men are. What would life be without men? They're so brilliant, aren't they? Isn't it great when a man talks to you? Oh, I love men. Anne McDiarmid. If you've never read any of Anne McDiarmid's work, do try and get hold of them, because they're absolutely fantastic. All right, here's a programme that I made many years ago. This is Miss Anglia. 1980, Miss Anglia. We went to, basically, I'll tell you what it is. It's no good trying to dress it up, trying to cook it around the edges. It is the finest looking gals in the whole of the Norwich area. Hey, what more can I say? I directed it and I'm proud of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the fine city of Norwich, we present Miss Anglia 1980.
I'm sorry, something funny happened. I'm sorry. Oh, you just got the men without qualities thing, did you? No, I'm sorry, these are beautiful. One thing I did say, where this lady slightly fell down, was I did say to them, no, look at the camera and smile, OK? Naturally, don't make it look forced, but please, if you could all, in future, just look at the camera and smile. I'll continue. And smile, lovely. Lovely, that's it. Yes! That's right. No, darling, force yourself! Come on! Force yourself, you're a beauty. No, don't bother. Forget it. I said, don't look at me. No, just smile. Lovely, there we go. Yes. That's it. Teeth and eyes, darlings, that's it. Lovely. It was a rare treat to do. It was a cacophony, ladies and gentlemen. A cacophony of babe flesh, all right? And who did we... God, I can't remember. Who did we have hosting it? 1980, a long time ago. I know would have had a suave host presenting it.
And now, a warm welcome.
Yeah, come on. No, all right. Maybe to you younger people with your Eragias and your prodigies. But in our day, Vince Hill was the epitome of smooth, wasn't he, with the big collars? Edelweiss. No, wait a minute. I remember Vince never turned up. I remember right the last second Vince didn't turn up. We had to get someone else. Oh, God.
For your host tonight, Fred Dinage.
No, all right, not quite as smooth, but I'll tell you one thing about Fred, a master of the language, a master of the English language.
Now, during that year, the winner tonight will travel all over the Anglia area, really representing the company, being a sort of ambassador, or perhaps the word is ambassadress.
No, the word is... It's a non-gender word. The word is ambassador, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna... No, come, shut up. He's struggling.
Very important that our judges tonight choose a girl who's not only very attractive, but also has lots of charm and personality and character and all that sort of thing as well.
Charm, personality, character, and all that sort of thing.
Well, one girl who's got all of those qualities is last year's winner of the competition, Heidi Lechelder.
It says something about the quality of the women in Norwich that last year's winner was, in fact, a picture. Last year's winner was a drawing. Anyway, back to Fred. I remember this. This is coming out of the break, and Fred here coping with one of the things that can waylay you in the presenting world, and that is the big build-up back to it and nobody clapping at all. Lovely little bit of sarcasm as well from Fred.
Lovely. So, welcome back.
Lovely. Lovely. Thank you very much for not clapping. I've made the effort in the green velvet suit and dicky bow, and you've chosen not to clap. Lovely. I'll tell you what kind of bothered me what baffled me at this point. All these beautiful women, judges, they see them in swimsuits, they see them in cocktail dresses, they hear them speak. But how do they actually decide who's going to be Miss Anglia? There must be some system that they use that we don't know about. There must be something that they do. Something that, you know, because there must be like 8 or 9 of them that are the same standard of looks and beauty and intelligence. But there must be, you know, there must be some process that is gone through.
We're down to the final of Miss Anglia 1980. The judges there still beavering away.
That'll be it then, I suppose. Sorry, no, I hadn't obviously... Now Fred says it, it's obvious. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to meet some of the people. Never ever ask somebody who's suffering from nerves to précis a story, okay?
You're a part-time model, but you don't want to be a full-time model, is that right?
Yes, I'd rather do photography instead.
Would you?
Yes.
You're going to kill me because you asked me not to, but your funniest experience concerned a bath. Can you tell it? It's a long story. Can you tell it fairly briefly?
No. Sorry, Fred. It's a 10-minute story. It'll take 10 minutes. Right, it concerns a bath. Any ideas? It overflows.
Well, I got home from work.
Yeah.
And I was very tired.
Yeah.
So
Ran the
I had
bath.
to have a bath
Yeah.
go out in the evening.
Fell
I
asleep.
went upstairs and I started to run the bath,
Yeah.
but I decided to have a lay down.
Okay, bath
I fell
overflowed.
asleep.
No. If you want to tell a story on live television, make it short, snappy, funny, and to the point. Have a look at this.
You're a merchandise clerk. What does that involve, actually?
Well, that's in a large department store, and it's dealing with all the orders in the store.
Do you enjoy that?
Yes, it's very interesting.
Funniest experience concerned or concerns an old car?
Right,
Oh, yes, it was a lovely old car, but it had a mind of its own. It only went when it wanted to.
right.
It's gone now, presumably.
Yes,
Yeah.
it has.
I see. What's your favourite tea?
No, that's not a story. Your funniest story concerns a car. Yes, it had a mind of its own and it's gone now. Everything's there except for the funny bit. All that matters was it was short and sweet. Anyway, I can't remember exactly. Let's have a look. It's so long ago I did this.
That's nice and bright. Cashier and first...
Jesus. That's Anne McDermott, the poet. I swear to God, that is Anne McDermott, the poet. Obviously, in those days, beauty queen, but then the look started to go and she thought, I better start writing some rhymes. That is Anne McDermott, the poet whose verse I treated to you earlier on, I swear.
And what sort of shop?
School outfitting.
Yes.
Schoolwear, casual wear.
Yes.
Anything you like.
Really? You write poetry as well, don't you?
Yeah.
What sort of poetry?
Men.
What's your favourite TV show?
Don't mind about that. Do some more of your men poems. Fred did a superb job on this broadcast. I remember afterwards hugging him and getting all static electricity on his velvet suit. But obviously he's dealing with beautiful women. Every single one of these women's is wow, wow. He's been a gentleman. He's kept his distance. We knew eventually he was going to snap, and it was right with the last contestant. It was with Melanie that Fred unfortunately just.
Hi, Melanie. What a delightful name that is.
And Bob's back a little earlier here on LWT next Friday at 11:30.
Okay, Mr. Jesco, Cylinder ready to see you now.
Yes, sir. I'm going to meet Miss Summer Black here on surprise, surprise. I'm going to give that woman the biggest damn hug you can give a woman. She's going to treat me like family. Yes, sir. Stella Black.
Is there a problem with the tattoo?
No, sir. I had a German sign. Mr. Tom Arnold, he gave me $200. I covered that beautiful rose. No problem at all. We're going to go in now, y'all. Y'all have a good time. We're going to go meet Stella Black on surprise, surprise. We love her.